Hello, my name is Adolfo Garcia. I'm 22 years old. I'm from the Dominican Republic. I'm pretty sure you all know me because the first presentation we've been through, but I'm trying to present myself for this last presentation too. Now I got a chance to talk about Russia. I'm not gonna lie, this was like challenging for me because I never thought I would be talking about Russia in a presentation, like doing research about sports, about things they do, because it's like based in my country. It's just totally different, but I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy it, and I hope you like what I'm gonna present. So, this is, as you all see, this is the flag from Russia. It's pretty basic, white, blue, and red. We all see those colors. Where is Russia? Well, Russia is like all the way between Asian and the Europe continent. A lot of stuff is close, but it's like a pretty big country, and it's also, well, this is like a map to the Russia as a country, like where you can see like what we would call states and stuff like that. So you see Moscow, it's actually the capital and one of the largest cities. So about Russia, as I said, the capital from Russia is Moscow. It's also the largest city. The population is 148,793,744 people. That's a lot of people. The money they use, so the current money is called Russian ruble. The language they speak is Russian, and in the religion, well, as their religions normally, as you all see in like a big country, you got like a diversity. You got a couple of religions, but the most, like the biggest one, the most important, is going to be Christianity and Russian Orthodoxy. Then ethnicity in Russia, it's multi-nation as well. So they got about 186 different ethnic groups. So here's a couple people about Russia. Moscow, actually the capital. It's just a beautiful place. I'm not gonna lie, if I had money, I would have gone over there because it just looks nice. This is a couple of the famous palaces. Russia is known because they places to go. Palaces, like those big build like construction that they have. So this is called Catherine's Palace. It's also in the city of Pushkin. It's like 35 kilometers away from the capital. And this is Peterhof. It's just like a bunch of palaces and gardens all around. It's actually a pretty cool place. So let's talk about a little bit sports. Russia is a big nation, so we also got a lot of sports going on over there. The most common one, the one that actually we all play, is gonna be soccer, figure skating, basketball, ice hockey, tennis, handball, wrestling, gymnastics, boxing, volleyball, and skiing. Russia major events. So Russia has been through a lot, but it's been participate of like one of the most important events through history. So one of those is gonna be they've been in the Summer Olympics, they've been in the Winter Olympics. Russia went to the FIFA World Cup because they actually got a pretty good like soccer team. Russia women's football team and the FIFA Women's World Cup as well. And then they got Russian at the Rugby World Cup. Past sporting event housed in Russia. As I just told you, Russia is just a big nation, so they got a lot going on, and they actually been like hosting a lot of like sport related. They've been like hosting a lot of important stuff. As in the 1980, the Olympics game in Moscow. Also, it gotta be Moscow because that's the capital. People say Moscow is one of the most beautiful cities they have, and it's also the largest one. So 2013, Summer University in Kansas. 2013 as well, they got the World Combat Games in St. Petersburg. 2014, the Winter Olympics. 2015, 2017, they got the World Swimming Championship in Kazan. 2018, FIFA World Cup. I'm not gonna lie, through all of these, that's the most famous one for me. I didn't used to know a lot about sports. Before I didn't look at about sports worldwide, but I honestly heard about that. It had like a lot of impacts like worldwide in the sports. And then in 2019, they got a Winter Universe in Krasnoyarsk. the significance of sport in society. So sport played a major role for the Soviet state. Before and after the pass of the World War II, the achievement that they have is like, what we've been talking in this class. What I've been learning is like a lot of countries before, because of the system people or country used to have before, there wasn't a lot of opportunities. When the sport came out, sport helped those nations to kind of go up, to mention themselves and to stabilize themselves like in a level where actually people can know more about them. This is what sport been doing for Russia as well. We all know that actually in the Olympics game, it wasn't until 1952 when Russia first had their appearance in the Olympics game. After that, everything has been history because they've been doing well. They actually the second team in the history after the United States that have won more gold medals in the Olympic Games with 158 right now. And now I want to present something about some like famous athletes that are from Russia. As we all know, I'm pretty sure this is, if she's not the famous, she might be in the top 3, top 2. Maria Sharapova. She was born in April 19 in 1987. She's a Russian professional tennis, but she's been a United States resident since 1994. Sharapova has competed in the WTA, which is the Women Tennis Association, since 2001. She has been ranked #1, which show you how good she is. And she's one of the 10 women that from Russia that have had a chance to hold like a career Grand Slam. Like, if you know about tennis, that's one of the most like top tournaments that somebody can have. So Sharapova became the #1 for the first time in August 22 in 2005 at the age of 18, becoming the first Russian female to ever play tennis in the top the single rankings. Another like big figure from Russia is Jelena Isinbayeva. She was born on June 3rd, 1982. She's a former pole vaulter, and she's 2-time Olympic gold medalist in 2004 and 2008. A 3-time world champion 2005, 2007, 2013, and the current world record holder in the event belongs to her. She has been a major champion on 9 occasions in the Olympics time, world outdoor and indoor champion, and European outdoor and indoor champion. She was also the jackpot winner in 2007 and 2009. She became the first woman to clear the 5-meter barrier in 2005, which is where actually she keep holding that record so far. Next we got Maria Lasichkina. I'm not gonna lie, this is like hard to pronounce this name. But she's a Russian athlete who specializes in the high jump. She won gold medal in 2015, 2017, and in the last past 2019 World Champions. She won her first international medal in 2009 in the World Youth Championship in athletics. And from July 1st, 2016 to June 30th in 2018, she won 45 tournaments in a row, which that set out a record for her. And another some like information I got about Russia, like sport related, is in the sport world. Russia is a country known for like its continuing strength, success, and growth in the sport area. Russia is also known as the Russian Federation, who has competed at the modern Olympics game in many occasions. What I also realized after all of this research I've done about Russia, as I told you before, like I didn't know a lot about Russia before, but I kind of been getting into it. I didn't know they were too good. When you talk about Olympics Games records, Olympics Games gold medals, you gotta talk about Russia. And when I found out, they also got a lot of like female athletes setting up records, doing just good in their sport. It's actually pretty good to find out those kind of stuff that I didn't even know. What I think is like Russia has been stabilizing itself as a culture, as a like one of the most popular country sport related. We all know Russia is like kind of like they got like hard people. Those people actually like to work, like to do stuff. So when you actually realize that they put so much effort in its sport area, is when you kind of start like fascinating about those good stuff. And I'm gonna say it's been just a pleasure to be in this class. It's been just a pleasure, you know, being working, reading all your papers, knowing more about sports, women in sport history, which is actually I didn't even know. I didn't have an idea of what was going on in the past. What I've been learning, it's totally new stuff for me. And I would say I just wish you all like good holidays. I wish you all the best, and I hope everybody have like a good presentation. This was my presentation about Russia in general. Judel Garcia. It was a pleasure.